Welcome to the Winner's Circle, highlights of horse racing from Santa Rosa Park. This edition features all races run off on race day 25 of the 2013 season. The race date, Saturday the 20th of July. I'm Tony Harford. Let's start with race number 1 for horses rated 60 to 45. It's 1,350 meters. There is a very short price favorite in horse number 8, Urban Knight. Let's go for the call for this race, which features 6 horses.
Racing in the opener here at Santa Rosa Park, and slowest to leave was On a Roll. Well away was the favourite, that's Urban Knight. On the inside is Painted Buddha. Charming Lass is also showing good speed. She's in the 3rd spot, then about 4 lengths back to the other horse, that's Sweetie Jam. Then Burst of Energy. On a Roll is the back marker. That's the feel as they move up the back stretch, and Urban Knight leads by 3/4 of a length from Painted Buddha, tracking nicely in second. Then 2.5 lengths back to the 3rd horse, that's Charming Lass. A further 2 back to Burst of Energy. After Burst of Energy is Sweetie Jam, and On a Roll continues to see them all. They leave the 800-meter pole behind them, and the leader is still Urban Knight, the favourite. The favourite winging out here, leads by 3/4 of a length. Here is the grey, that's Painted Buddha, coming to put the pressure now in second. Then 5 lengths back to the 3rd horse, that's Charming Lass. After Charming Lass is Burst of Energy, and they certainly have to go to catch the top 2 as Urban Knight continues to show them the way. Urban Knight leads by a length now, and is now being asked a question by Will McGalvey's. Painted Buddha, though, is sticking to his task on the inside. Then a long gap back to the 3rd horse, and that's Burst of Energy, as Charming Lass has given way. But it's Urban Knight who is keeping on for pressure. They come well inside the final 150 meters, and the favorite has put away the challenge of Painted Buddha and strides right away. Urban Knight wins, and wins on challenge. Tied for second, could very well.
This was a quite accomplished performance from Urban Knight. 3 starts now, 2 wins, and Will McGalvey is really having an armchair time on board this Jamaican-bred colt, which is by Urban King out of Select Princess, bred at the Argyle Farms in Jamaica. In second place was Painted Buddha. Burst of Energy finished 3rd, and Sweetie Jan got the 4th spot. These colours belong to the Mohali stables. Doing the lead-in, Lawrence Rajkumar and Ali Mohammed, I do believe. The winning jockey, as I indicated, Will McGalvey's. Glenn Mendez is the trainer, and the official time for race number 1 was 1:23. So Urban Knight obliges and looks like a menacing prospect for the rest of the 3-year-old season here in Trinidad and Tobago. Race number 2 is on the turf. It is over a distance of 1,100 meters. There is a field of 11 for this one. Let us go for the call.
Ready for a start? Racing. Slowest to leave was Another Challenge, as well as Captive Witness. Well away is the favourite, that's Atlantica. She leads by a length already from Safra Tila, in the 2nd spot, just ahead of Nawab. Then comes Fleet Admiral, is sneaking up on the inside. He's Untouchable is following that one. After He's Untouchable, Nawab is now racing mid-pack in front of Satya Treasure. After that one is Princess Warrior, as they move up the backstretch, making their way to the far turn, following Princess Warrior through his Lady Sage. And the other 2, they being Captive Witness and Another Challenge, they are tailed off. They come out from the far turn, and Safra Tila is the one who takes up the running now. Safra Tila leads narrowly. Atlantica, though, is right alongside in second. Then comes Fleet Admiral as they turn into the home stretch with 250 meters to travel, and Safra Tila has gone on now. Safra Tila opens up by a length and a half. Stablemate Fleet Admiral is back in second. The favourite Atlantica is struggling at this time. Then comes Nawab, but it's all about Safra Tila. Safra Tila is going to get the job done in the second race. Safra Tila wins, and wins by 2 lengths. Fleet Admiral second. Grand Slam.
Second win straight for Will McGalvey's. This horse came back at 2-1. Safra Tila, 3-year-old filly by Cougar Cat out of Dixie Glitter. And in second place was Fleet Admiral. Grand Slam got 3rd, and the favourite Atlantica had to settle for 4th spot on this occasion. There is your winner, being led into the enclosure by Neil and Ralph Ramtahal. This one is owned by the GNT Racing Stables, bred on the Paralyzed Farms, just to the east of the Santa Rosa Park. The winning time was 107.1. The winning trainer was again Glenn Mendez. So Glenn Mendez has won 2 in 2 on this race day 25 out here at Santa Rosa Park. So 2 down, and we have another 6 races to show you here on the Winner's Circle.
There's nothing quite like being made to feel special. Like you're the top of someone else's personal hit parade. That's how First Citizens wants each and every customer to feel. Whether it's through innovative products and services, new technologies, or a simple smile, we're always thinking about ways to make your day better and your life a little easier. First Citizens, we put you first.
Nestled on the spice-scented shores of Grenada's Grand Anse Beach, your next perfect getaway, the Spice Island Beach Resort. This family-run 64-suite boutique resort is set on 1,600 feet of white sand beach, captivatingly framed by the ideally located Sea Grape Suites, designed with breezy patios facing the ocean. Or you can cool off in a private pool suite, tucked away with your own terraced gardens and personal swimming pool. All our suites are fitted with custom furnishings, fine Italian linen, and luxurious amenities. Rejuvenate the body in the 5,000 square foot Genesis Spa under the restorative powers of local herbs and spices. And at the Spice Island Beach Resort, you can savor our international cuisine infused with authentic local and Creole specialties. Experience the wonder of the Caribbean at Grenada's Spice Island Beach Resort. Visit us at www.spiceislandbeachresort.com. The Spice Island Beach Resort, your next perfect getaway.
Together, these are high-class performers that set the standard for fuel efficiency vehicles. At Toyota, we revolutionize the way you drive, whether it's on or off the road. Designed with intelligent safety features, the world-class Toyota Land Cruiser Prado and Hilux mark a new era in luxury vehicles. Together, they're two of a kind. Toyota, moving forward.
The Winner's Circle is proudly sponsored by Toyota. We are up to race number 3 on race day 25. There are 8 of them before the starter. It's a 1,300-meter event, and let me remind you, all races are off the turf for the rest of the day.
Racing and Raring leaving the starting gate is the favorite. That's Officer Ike, and he certainly has lost his race in the gates. That's Officer Ike way behind the field, and the field is being led by a Great Millennium. Red Lace on the far side is next. Here is Slew Jarrow into second spot, just ahead of Red Lace. Then 2 lengths back to the 4th horse, that's Quick City. Then a long gap back to Frankenstein Racing in company with Sam's Hero. And after that one is Leonidas, and tailed off last is Officer Ike. They move up the backstretch, leaving the 800-meter marker behind them. And here is Slew Jarrow coming to put the pressure on a Great Millennium, as well as Red Lace on the far side. So it's Red Lace and Slew Jarrow, a Great Millennium on the inside in third. Then a length and a half back to the 4th horse, that's Quick City, and they have the race between themselves at this time, as Sam's Hero has a lot of work to do. They come to the 400-meter pole, and the leader is Red Lace. Red Lace on the outside. Here is Quick City now starting to draw in. Slew Jarrow is now back in third. A Great Millennium is starting to struggle. They straighten up now with just about 250 meters to go, and Red Lace is keeping on for pressure. Quick City is trying to quicken on the outside. Slew Jarrow is third. Then comes a Great Millennium, but Red Lace has this race done and dusted with just about 50 meters to go. Red Lace punched right out to victory, scores and scores by 4. In second spot is Quick City.
There's no doubt this horse has been on the improve, and a win was always just around the corner. Well, it happened today on race day 25, and a comfortable enough win for Red Lace, which was bred in Kentucky, won it by 3 3/4 lengths. Quick City got second, Sam's Hero third, and Slew Jarrow finished in the 4th spot. There's your winner being led in. There's Shane Samuel, the winning jockey. He's known for his gimmickry when he wins races, and he's having a pretty useful season at that. He's won a couple of races well already. This horse came back in 119.4. It's a filly by Bluegrass out of Sweet Serendipity, owned by Mr. Pius at Shafiq Khan, pointing his hands towards the horse's halter so that the lady could join the picture. Also doing the lead-in, Mr. Hugh Leakin, the owner, Mr. Pius, the trainer, Shafiq Khan, who, as I said, is in the picture, the winner of race number 3, Red Lace. Now we're up to race number 4 for 3-year-old and over horses, rated 40-0, 1,200 meters. A field of 9 and a very competitive field at that. Let's see how they go in this one.
Ready? Racing. Nice level start. Just My Luck, the favourite, was well away, as well as Measured Response on the far side. Straight One is also showing good speed, together with Case. Then on the inside is Aztec Gold. This one is racing in company with Unbridled Way. Then On My Own is following that too. Then after that one is Little Otis, and the back marker this time is Traditional Song. That's the feel as they move up the backstretch, making their way to the 800-metre marker. And Just My Luck leads narrowly on the inside. In second spot in the yellow colours on the far side, that's Measured Response. Straight One is in the third spot. In fourth, right behind the third, that's Unbridled Way, and that one has left Aztec Gold in 5. 2.5 lengths back to On My Own. Case is losing ground on the outside. Little Otis is starting to find his best stride, and Traditional Song continues to see them all. They've come to the 400-metre marker, and Just My Luck on the inside leads narrowly. Aztec Gold is searching for racing room, now switches to the outside of Just My Luck, and here is Aztec Gold with just about 200 metres to go. Aztec Gold takes up the running now and starting to glide right away from Just My Luck. Little Otis, though, is running home very strongly on the outside with just about 75 metres to go. Aztec Gold and Little Otis, here's the finishing line. Aztec Gold on the inside.
This was always going to be a competitive event, and it proved to be, look at this one, as close as you could get. A very short head separating first and second. Aztec Gold in the end got the nod from Little Otis. Unbridled Way was third, and Just My Luck finished in the fourth spot. So a very close call for race number 4. This horse is a 6-year-old mare by Solid Gold out of Blazing Comet. It's bred by Clyde Belgrave, owned by Curtis Emanuel, and trained by Glenn Emanuel. The Emanuel family has been in races for a long time. I believe the two ladies who did the lead-in were also Emanuel ladies, Brenda and June, I believe their names to be, and a couple of others joining in the celebration in the winner's enclosure. Aztec Gold won it in 1:15.3. Race number 4 is in the books, with Aztec Gold being recorded as the winner.
There's nothing quite like being made to feel special. Like you're the top of someone else's personal hit parade. That's how First Citizens wants each and every customer to feel. Whether it's through innovative products and services, new technologies, or a simple smile, we're always thinking about ways to make your day better and your life a little easier. First Citizens, we put you first.
Nestled on the spice-scented shores of Grenada's Grand Anse Beach, your next perfect getaway, the Spice Island Beach Resort. This family-run 64-suite boutique resort is set on 1,600 feet of white sand beach, captivatingly framed by the ideally located Sea Grape Suites, designed with breezy patios facing the ocean. Or you can cool off in a private pool suite, tucked away with your own terraced gardens and personal swimming pool. All our suites are fitted with custom furnishings, fine Italian linen, and luxurious amenities. Rejuvenate the body in the 5,000 square foot Genesis Spa under the restorative powers of local herbs and spices. And at the Spice Island Beach Resort, you can savor our international cuisine infused with authentic local and Creole specialties. Experience the wonder of the Caribbean at Grenada's Spice Island Beach Resort. Visit us at www.spiceislandbeachresort.com. The Spice Island Beach Resort, your next perfect getaway.
Together, these are high-class performers that set the standard for fuel efficiency vehicles. At Toyota, we revolutionize the way you drive, whether it's on or off the road. Designed with intelligent safety features, the world-class Toyota Land Cruiser Prado and Hilux mark a new era in luxury vehicles. Together, they're two of a kind. Toyota, moving forward.
Race number 5 is one of those. It has been removed from the turf because the jockeys did not find riding on the turf was safe enough. So quite a few scratches in Island Star, Pretty Perky Patty, The Coachman, Odin, and Undulation. Just a field of 6 before starter Carlton Ramsrup. Let's go for the call.
Racing. And slowest to leave was Dream House, as well as Bears and Bulls. Well away on the outside was Looking at Lovely, as well as First Encounter. And these two, well, clear of the third horse. Well, this third horse is now starting to make ground. That's the favourite Goodwill Boy. Then a length and a half back to go on for 6. Then 3 back to Bears and Bulls. And the back marker is Dream House. So that's the field as they move to the 900-metre pole. And the narrow leader is First Encounter. And this one is tracked on the outside by Looking at Lovely and travelling very nicely indeed in third. That's the odds-on favourite Goodwill Boy. Then a gap of about 6 lengths back to the fourth horse. That's gone for 6. Dream House has relegated Bears and Bulls back to the cellar position. They come out from the far turn. And First Encounter leads now. First Encounter, clear leader by a length and a half. Goodwill Boy is now into second spot as Looking and Lovely is starting to feel a pinch and is starting to move backwards at this time. They turn into the home stretch with 300 metres to travel. First Encounter and Goodwill Boy, they have separated themselves from this field. Back in third is Looking at Lovely. Now Goodwill Boy is now being urged on by Galvez to move away now from First Encounter, who battles all the way in second. In third, a long way to the third horse, that's Looking at Lovely, but the favourite has this race. That's Goodwill Boy. Comes to the final 25 metres, punch right out to victory, scores by 2 lengths in the end over First Encounter.
Goodwill Boy turned favourite when this race was moved from the turf and benefited immensely from a couple of scratches, but a convincing win nonetheless by 1 3/4 lengths, and a third win on the day's card for Wilma Galvez. First Encounter got second, Dream House third, and Looking at Lovely finished in the fourth spot. The official time for this one was 1:22.4. This is win number 30 for the season for Wilma Galvez. He's drawing ever closer to Brian Budram Singh, his third win today, so he's having a pretty good day, Wilma Riviera Galvez. The trainer for this one, Harry Ram Gobin, owned by Mr. Elias Halut, recognizable colors, and the horse was bred by the Ham Stables in Jamaica, last year's champion breeders. Goodwill Boy then winner of race number 5 out here at Santa Rosa Park. These highlights are of race day 25, run off on Saturday the 20th of July. The next event is for horses rated 30 to 0. The distance is 1100 meters.
Set. Racing. Very slow to leave was Rosie Dream. Well away though was Dazzling Diamond. That's the one who leads Eyes of the Wolf. Then on the far side is Added Time. Then Insidious Vigilante is racing alongside that one. Sweet Power Music is just in front of Renewed Dream. The favourite is down in the back. The favourite only has 1 beat. That's Fire and Faith. The 1 beat horse is Rosie Dream. Western Wish is racing in front of Fire and Faith. As they move to the far turn, Dazzling Diamond leads by a half length. In second spot is Eyes of the Wolf. 3.5 lengths back to the third horse, that's Added Time. Then comes Sweet Power Music. Insidious is on the outside of that one. Vigilante is starting to find her best stride, widest of all, as they come to the 400-meter marker. Dazzling Diamond turns into the home stretch, a leader by 4 lengths. In second spot is Added Time. Eyes of the Wolf is going backwards. Then comes On Guarded Moment against the fence, as well as Sweet Power Music. The second horse is Added Time, but this one still has to go to catch Dazzling Diamond, who is shortening stride as the Added Time comes alongside. Added Time takes up the running close home. Fire and Faith finishing strongly, but only for second.
Lovely blanket finish for race number 6, and the distances tell the story. Added Time won it by a head from Fire and Faith, which was the favorite. Fire and Faith barely held on from Dazzling Diamond by a neck, to be exact. And in fourth place was Sweet Parang Music. The time for this one given is 1:10 flat. This is a 6-year-old mare by former Horse of the Year and distance champion Adwa out of Tribal on Time, bred by Maniram Mirage, owned by him and trained by him. It's a 6-year-old mare. The winning jockey was Praveen Badri, came back at odds of 7 to 1 and paid very nicely $8.80 to win. Added Time then winner of race number 6 out here at Santa Rosa Park. You're watching the Winner's Circle, highlights of race day 25.
There's nothing quite like being made to feel special. Like you're the top of someone else's personal hit parade. That's how First Citizens wants each and every customer to feel. Whether it's through innovative products and services, new technologies, or a simple smile, we're always thinking about ways to make your day better and your life a little easier. First Citizens, we put you first.
Nestled on the spice-scented shores of Grenada's Grand Anse Beach,